All right, so there's this rumor floating around. Now, people always ask me to make these videos and give my reaction. Listen, I don't like making videos based on a rumor. Okay, because it's a rumor, But okay, fine. Since some of you want me to make this video, I guess I'll have to give you my honest opinion on it. This is coming from some guy from some YouTuber in UK. I forgot his name. It's Destin already talked about him. And I don't know how he knows what he knows, what sources does he have, etc., etc. I don't know anything about the guy. All right, just some guy with a beard. He's a British guy in UK. Apparently, he says that there's a rumor that, and I don't know where he gets his source. All right, just remember, we don't know how he gets his source, and it's a rumor, okay? You have to take it with a grain of salt. This rumor that Game Pass, the Xbox Game Pass, is thinking about removing Call of Duty so they can lower the price for the Xbox Game Pass. Now, if this is true, and again, with a grain of salt, because we don't know, with a grain of salt, because it's a rumor, it's very important that you guys understand. It's a rumor. Do you know how hard Microsoft fought and how much money Microsoft has spent just to get the acquisition with Activision and Call of Duty? They even had to go to court in Europe, I believe, in UK, just to fight this acquisition with Call of Duty. And do you really think that all of a sudden now they're going to lose that? They're going to remove that? I don't think so. I think this rumor is just maybe it's an April Fool's joke. I don't know. I really don't think that this is going to happen because, first of all, it's a rumor. Until it's officially announced by Asha Sharma and Xbox and Microsoft, then we'll know. But until the official announcement from Asha Sharma, this is just a rumor. I don't know how much do you want me to talk about this on this video. But okay, I guess I have something to say. Let's say, for example, that this happened to be true. Okay, quote marks in the air, hypothetically. Let's say that this happens. Hypothetically, let's say this happens. And Microsoft decides to, remember, quote marks in the air, Microsoft decides to remove Call of Duty from the Game Pass just so they can lower the price. Well, first of all, that would suck. Because that's what makes the Xbox Game Pass as a great value, is to be able to play Call of Duty games with a subscription where you don't have to spend like hundreds and hundreds of dollars purchasing their Call of Duty Ultimate Editions and all the Call of Duty season passes and all that other stuff. That adds to a huge value to be able to play Call of Duty through the Game Pass on the cloud and the PC and your console, so that adds to a huge value for the Xbox Game Pass. And now this idea that they're going to remove Call of Duty just so they can lower the price for the Xbox Game Pass, I don't think that's going to happen. I personally, if you want my personal opinion about this, I personally think this would suck. I think this would remove the value that the Xbox Game Pass has. What makes the Xbox Game Pass such a great value is day one releases, Call of Duty, and all these other games that they have available. That's what makes it such a great value. And if they can make this Netflix merger deal this holiday season, that will add to even more value. So I don't really believe in this rumor. And again, this guy, I don't know his name, but Destin talked about him. This guy in UK, I don't know where he gets his source and how he knows what he knows. But until it's officially announced by Asha Sharma, to me, it's just a rumor, and I don't like spending too much time on a rumor. So this will be a very short video because it's a rumor, and I don't want to spend like 10 minutes talking about a rumor. But let's say, like I said, hypothetically, let's say that is true. That would really suck for Microsoft, because they really fought tooth and nail. They really fought hard to get the acquisition, and now they're just gonna remove this and lose all that money that they heavily invested. I don't think so. I'm telling you, this rumor, it's just a ridiculous rumor, and you should just only look at it as a rumor. And I don't like spending too much time on a ridiculous rumor. Okay. Until Ashish Sharma, CEO of Xbox, officially makes the announcements and says, okay, that's it. We're parting away from Activision, no more Call of Duty. Until she makes that official announcement, I don't care about the rumors. And I already spent enough, 6 minutes and 6 minutes and 7 seconds talking about this rumor, because that's all I'm going to give this rumor. It's 6 minutes and 16 seconds. 6 minutes and 16 seconds. That's all I'm giving this rumor. I don't believe in this rumor. I think it's ridiculous. Why would Microsoft do this? It makes no logical sense to me from a business standpoint. All right, so that's it. It's a short video. Like I said, I'm not going to spend too much time talking about this. I don't think this will happen. This is just a rumor, and I don't like entertaining a rumor too much, other than what I already said within 6 minutes. Thank you for watching. Happy Monday, and I will see you on the next video.